You're watching a Titan Medical Center production. Gym time for me to get my pump in, get my training in, and I don't do training without Hercules Potion. It's one thing that's a staple in my training regimen, and it helps me in so many different ways. Instant gratification with the pump, vasodilation, blood flow, and that lasts like 46 hours after I leave the gym, not 15 minutes like before when I used to take a lot of these supplements like back in the day. And it's a beautiful thing. And being able to work out longer, more endurance. So Hercules Potion is used by pretty much everybody that I know. And it's a great thing for people that want to be natural, stay natural. It's great for somebody that's an athlete, a professional athlete that has to worry about banned substances and doing things to get better performance. Well, this will help out with better performance without the PED band. So let's start this bad boy up. I'm gonna do 2 injections today. I'm gonna do one on one side and one on the other. I always like to go bilateral. And protocols for this can differ too as well. As far as, some people take 1 ml and they do, a half and half bilaterally. If you're working on an atrophied area, so an area that there's been damage and you really wanna try to catch up that area to the other half, whether let's say you broke your leg, your arm, or whatever it is, it's been a cast. When you get it out of there, it's gone through atrophy, your muscles have. And at that point, how are you gonna catch it back up? Well, double training on that side is gonna help, but Hercules Potion is going to help. And the big thing about it is mind to muscle connection, right? And feeling that muscle work and being able to connect with it. Well, Hercules Potion will help with that. So I'm gonna attack this a little bit differently. This bicep is pretty good. This one could be a lot better. So let's do it. Let's go train with Hercules Potion. You've seen me now, right? Okay, all right. So let's go pump up, right? And you'll see the difference in just one workout with Hercules Potion. Let's go. And you guys can be the judge. I got a blood donation yesterday, but still vascular, crazy vascular. I'm usually vascular. Of course, you need a pump when you're in the gym, so you might be a little vascular, but this will make you look like a Christmas tree if you are. The other thing is muscles popping. I didn't do anything crazy today. Suppose you have like elbow injury, so been kind of easy on it, working around it, but still getting amazing results. And be able to do more in it. And that's what it's all about. Longevity, quality over quantity, being able to work smarter and not harder. You can be working harder, but you can work smarter for yourself to get better results and less wear and tear, and giving yourself the right things to repair, to recover, to be better. Be the best version of yourself. Contact Titan Medical Center if you want some help. Obviously, I think we know what we're doing over here, and we want to help you too. So contact us today. You guys can go to the website, titanmedicalcenter.com, or 727-389-3220. You can also call and text. And remember, go to YouTube, and if you like this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the notifications, get all the great content from Titan Medical Center. You guys will love it, I promise. Bobby and Jane were fighting a lot, and you know what? This was all tied to sexual frustration. So, Bobby contacted Titan Medical Center, and their provider gave Bobby awesome libido enhancers to help Bobby out. Now, Bobby and Jane are over the moon, healthy, happy, and living life to the fullest, outside and inside the bedroom. So if you want your relationship to be better like Bobby and Jane's, contact Titan Medical Center, 727-389-3220.
Are you ready to go from this to this? Call or text Titan Medical Center today.
My pet parents were feeling down, so my buddies told me about this awesome place called Titan Medical Center, so I want to come down and check it out for myself. Man, what a beautiful facility when I walked through. And you know what? The staff was awesome, and they even told me they could service patients all over the United States. Wow! So much, from hormone replacement therapy to medical weight loss, to vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers, peptide therapies, and even blood work. Man, I am so happy. My pet parents are going to feel great and have so much energy and lose weight and just so much good stuff to play with me. Oh, there's my pet parrot now. Sign up for Titan Medical Center. Here we go.
Peptides are the secret sauce, Titan style.
Are you wanting to raise your growth hormone levels, but without injections or needles? Well, previously, there was only one option, Macimorelin MK-677. And this was the capsule you would take orally, and it would stimulate your growth hormone levels. It would help with recovery, but it would also stimulate your G-RON, your hunger hormone. And some people, they're not disciplined enough to utilize that because they would eat bad and that would turn to a negative result. But now we have Macimorelin, the new oral GHRH peptide. And that gives you all the great benefits of stimulating your growth hormone levels without the negative effect of stimulating your hunger like crazy. So you get all the benefits, but each one of them has their place. And it's up to you and up to our medical provider to find out which one will be the best for you. But you have to take that first step. So if you want to raise your growth hormone levels, call or text 727-389-3220 today. At Titan Medical Center, holding regular meetings with our entire staff is essential for ensuring the highest level of care and service for our patients. These gatherings help us communicate directly with our teammates, aligning our team's goals and allowing us to address any concerns or improvements. By collaborating as a unified team, we can stay informed on the latest developments as far as patient care, cutting-edge therapies, and maintain a patient-centered approach, ultimately enhancing the quality of care we provide. If you're interested in more information about Titan Medical Center, or you want to become a patient, call or text today at 727-389-3220.
I gotta put my uniform on. Let's go. Put a weight on. Yeah. Woo. Practice walk for Jersey, man. Woo. More weight. Let's go. Ah!
Yeah, champ, let's go.
Ah!
Catch it up quick.
Ah!
Woo! Let's go.
Ah!
Yep, let's go.
Ah!
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Let's go. Tighten ourselves right there. Tighten ourselves. Let's go.
Whoa! Whoa! Let's go. Get ready, John.
Drew, I'm ready.
Get ready. There you go, Jack.
Be ready and stay ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Drew.
Come on, Drew.
Let's go, Drew.
That's all you got.
Let's go.
See the ties, man.
Pow. Let's go, Drew.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Superman.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, John. It's all you, man. Oh, shit. Go. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Let's go. Tight, where you at? Where we at? 2025. We coming, baby. Woo. God damn, bro. You surprised me, bro. You getting strong. Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. That's a Greek boy to me, man. I'm not as big as these guys. I got some strength.
That Titan power.
That Titan strength.
That Titan power.
What's up, guys? My name's Rachel Daniels. I'm an IFBB Pro Olympian women's physique competitor, and I am a lifetime client of Titan Medical Center. I'm here today to tell you why getting a full panel of blood work is so important, whether you're an athlete or not. So you don't have to be a competitive athlete for this to be an important thing for you to do. Whether you're just a lifestyle person or you're making your way to the Olympia, blood work is very important. We have all different hormones in our body that affect us every day in our life, whether you're in the gym or whether you're just trying to have a good quality of life. Things like testosterone, your estrogen, your thyroid, these all play a major role in things like sleep, mood, overall performance, energy, and this trickles into your daily life. So keeping up with those things periodically throughout the year is just like the importance of going to a doctor and just getting a physical. So these are things that we can't see on the outside, and Titan Medical is really special because they have made these panels that are custom made for males and females, which have different markers for each individual sex that are very important. So you have all the key hormones. You're not going to just be at a normal doctor's office that's going to give you all kinds of stuff that you don't really need, or not test you for the things that you truly do need to see as a male or a female. So Titan Medical makes it super easy to come in with our doctors. They know what they're doing. They have the panels ready, and they're available to go over these levels with you, which is really important because if your blood work does come back and you are off on some certain things, we're not just going to send you on your way not knowing what's going on. So we have these doctors here. They know what these markers are. They know what to look for, and they're here to help you understand what these levels mean. And we have the therapies to help you get back on track. So once again, I can't emphasize it enough. Whether you're a lifestyle client, whether you're just trying to make your quality of life better, or whether you're a competitive Olympian, there's no other place that's going to make getting your blood work done easier than Titan Medical Center.
Not even a mirror could handle my Titan strength.
You guys know me, and you guys know that I like preventative health. That's what we live and thrive on here. So blood work, therapies, right, make you optimal on the inside, but there's a lot of aspects of health that we can't do here at Titan Medical Center. And one is oral. Oral health is a big thing. Your teeth, your mouth, man, you have no idea where these things can lead if it really gets bad. So I have to look for somebody that's really, really good in this field that I can back. And Dr. Latano and Natural Smiles is the way to go. It's holistic. He gets rid of all the metal, all the garbage out of your mouth, and replace it with good stuff that's not gonna harm you in the future. So if you really wanna be preventative about your health, then I would look into Dr. Latano and Natural Smiles. And I'll play a little video for you guys so you guys can see how nice of an operation Dr. Latano has. So check it out and go see him if you need anything done to your mouth, teeth-wise, oral health-wise, he's the guy.
At Natural Smiles of Tampa Bay, Dr. Carlo Latano and his team offer more than just dental care. They embrace a holistic approach to your health with a focus on the connection between oral health and oral well-being. Dr. Latano uses biocompatible materials and advanced techniques to ensure your treatment is safe and natural. To us, it's not just about your smile. It's about caring for your whole body. From personalized treatments to reducing the impacts of toxins, every step is designed with your long-term health in mind. At Natural Smiles, we believe in a smile that radiates from the inside out.
Oh, you guys are sneaking up on me in my Titan therapy deliveries here, huh? So I'm just like you, an everyday patient. And at this point, these are some of my favorites right here. These get me through every single day. So these ones are very important in my regimen, a staple in my regimen every single day, TB500 and panadecaarginate, which is BBC 157. These are healing peptides, and I need a total shoulder replacement. So these get me through my lifting, and I don't lift light. I lift really heavy, and I go hard. So at this point, I need these. But not even just working out, everyday life and everyday routine. I'd be in so much pain if I didn't have these bad boys. So if you have any injuries, you know what I'm talking about. Muscles, tendons, ligaments, joints, golf elbow, tennis elbow, and so much more. So if you want to know how these healing peptides can help you, if you have acute or chronic injury, call or text 727-389-3220. And if you get the pair, make sure you say Wolverine package so you get the discount. So you guys want to learn more about the healing peptides or a lot more about Titan Medical Center, go to our YouTube page, type in Titan Medical Center, and learn what we can do for you, looking better, feeling better, performing better today. So I appreciate all you guys. Become Titan family, become Titan strong every single day. What's up, guys? I'm John.
I'm Sharice.
And we're back with another Cupid's Corner, bringing all kinds of good tips, tricks, and things that are going to help your relationship go to the next level. And if you're not in a relationship, you can, take some of these tips and tricks, keep them to the side, so when you do find that right person, then you can utilize these tips and tricks to make your relationship the best possible one you can.
Yes.
So this week, it's a little personal, but at that point, I want to share these tips with you. So vacations.
Right.
Vacations, everybody should take one once in a while anyway, right? There's never a really right time, but, try to plan for a good time to do it.
The summer.
Yeah. So with Sharice and her just turning 35.
He's totally lying. I'm really just 25.
There you go, 25. Yeah, that's 25. Better for me too.
Yeah.
So. But, so for her birthday, we usually go out and we usually do a little vacation, a little trip anyway, right? Whether it's a couple days or whatever it is. We'll take what we can get, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, we want to go somewhere so we can go relax, revitalize, rejuvenate, kind of recharge the battery so we can come back fresh. And obviously, Sharice wanted a little bit of time alone. She always likes to do that for her birthday.
Well, yeah. I'm not the one that likes, he likes to have the big shebang with everybody around. Me personally, I like to be alone with maybe if I am going to have a couple people around, we're talking a max of 10. I don't want any more than 10 people and just everyone kind of just leave me alone for my birthday. I've always kind of been that way. But, I figured it was a good way to just, we had all of our best friends under one roof, which was very, very, very cool.
Most of them.
Most of them, almost.
Yeah, we're missing a couple.
We're missing a couple stragglers. Always, every time. And then, obviously, me and him have some, a little alone time, which is nice. Because we're always working, we're always working, and then we're not working, we go home, and then Peter's at home, and then obviously have dinner with Peter, do this with that, get up the next day, do it all over again, and just kind of just the cycle of just, you just forget to stop for a moment and enjoy each other.
Exactly.
And enjoy the moment.
Yep.
We went to Cabo and it was so nice. I really, really needed it.
Yeah.
I actually was the first time in 9 years that I didn't open my laptop for 2 days. And I know 2 days seems like that's not really that much, but in my world, 2 days is probably about 2 weeks in your world. Yeah. So it was a long time, and it took everything out of me not to open the laptop. I'm like, I need to do it. But it was nice to just kind of decompress and disconnect for a little bit. I think it's important for mental health, emotional health. You need it. I really do think you need it.
And I think the big point to this, because obviously we're talking about Cupid's Corner and relationships. So I think relationships will really benefit from this, because it's time that you guys should be taking away for each other, right? And you guys spend as much time as possible together and have fun. Mm-hmm. You guys are making good memories. There should be no negative information, influences, nothing around you that's going to disturb your time.
Right. You
guys are spending time and quality time together, right? So if you guys are on vacation, try to disconnect from the phone. Mm-hmm. Try to disconnect from the computer, right? We all know everybody has to work. We know better than anybody else, okay? And, whether it's in the office or social media or whatever we're doing, we have to do it. But, you want to take that time away and really just get away. And that can reignite relationships, too. So let's say you guys' relationship isn't that good, or things just aren't clicking the way they used to be.
Yeah.
You guys might need that, alone time to really grow together again, Make sure those roots aren't broken. Put them back together, right? Spend that time in the bedroom.
Yep.
Nobody's there. It's just
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
So if you guys have family, you guys know what that's all about. Even if you have dogs and stuff like that.
The dogs aren't that bad because you can kick them off the bed, right? Because I do that often, you know. But, you know, if you got, you know, the kids are outside playing with the dog by the door and, you know, maybe there's like, you know, your family member, John's daddy lives with us. I bless his heart for doing all the laundry for Peter. Thank you. It's one less thing for me to do. But, you know, the laundry thingy is right outside our door. So, you know, it's you gotta it just kind of disturbs things a little bit. So to get away and, you know, we had the whole floor to ourselves, which was super awesome. All I wanted to do, and not for any specific reason, I just wanted to scream just because I felt like I had the whole floor to myself and I could just scream as loud as I want. Nobody would ever tell me no and stop or anything because we're on this huge, you know, we had this huge house that had like 6 floors and we went on this house with all our friends. So it was a lot of fun. You know, one tip I can give you guys that on this trip thing, right? So let's just say you do decide to go with a group of friends, right? And we're talking about the relationship thing. So obviously you have to be able to allocate the different time frames for, like, you know, this is going to be our time, you know, whether it's in the bedroom or we're going to cuddle and snuggle and watch a movie or whatever it might be. And then we'll have this time for our friends or for your friends. It's not like, you know, he had his best friend out there. So the last thing I'd want is, you know, okay, him and his best friend are playing pool until 4 o'clock in the morning because there was a pool table there, and he loves playing pool. But, you know, until 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting there staring at them. That'd be terrible, right? So it's, you know, you got to use some of your common sense, you know, when it comes to things like this, and kind of have a happy balance, or just go by yourself.
Go by yourself.
Go by yourself.
That really is the key because you don't have to worry about entertaining people.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about a schedule. I mean, that's kind of where it is. Now, some people are different. They go on vacation. They have a very structured thing. They want to see all these different things, you know, sightsee, this, that, whatever. That's fine if that's what you guys like to do. But listen, if you guys are going on vacation and that's not really a big thing to you guys, don't have a schedule.
Yeah.
Sleep in, enjoy, revitalize, recharge the batteries.
Because then you're always like, you know, then you're like, oh, we got to get here. Hurry.
I mean, trust me, we have enough that day to day. You know, our little inside, you know, joke to me and Sharice every day. Rush. Because literally, it's rush. Everything we're doing, rush.
Every day.
Go.
Rush.
So this is time for you guys to, you know, take it back a notch and not rush.
It was just like, rush. It was still, you know, I still felt it, but it wasn't like rush all day, like this, like the Tasmanian devil.
Yep, just spinning all day, just spinning. You don't want to do that. You know, the best thing is your mantra should be enjoy.
Yes.
Enjoy the place you're at. Enjoy the company you're with, right? Mm-hmm. Enjoy the food or entertainment that's around you. That's another big thing. When you go on vacation, you know, you don't have to eat garbage. You don't have to eat like crap. Now, listen, if you want to splurge a little bit, that's cool. That's fine. But, you know, don't get off track of what you're doing daily, your routine. I mean, some people, you know, they want to work out on vacation. Some people like, I want to take a break. That's cool too. Just, you know, whatever, you know, floats your boat.
Exactly.
You know, whatever you feel comfortable with and that you want to do. What makes you happy? Right? Because you're breaking away from work or whatever it is. You're with your partner. What's going to make you guys happy?
You guys, too. You know,
just not just one or the other.
Or the other. You know, like, I'm going to just do this and, you know, you could do this. The whole point is for you guys to get away together.
Right.
You know, maybe couples massages. That's a good one. Maybe a bath together if you got a big enough bathtub. That's a good one. Maybe a shower together. Because, I mean, who takes a shower anymore? Me and John can barely fit in our own shower together. If I'm in there, I'm like this for like, you know, like, okay, we're done. I've had a minute of this. I'm cold. I don't have any of the water. We had this shower there, and this shower was so cool. I've never, like...
The shower was amazing.
Listen, the whole bathroom was awesome. And, you know, the little things in life that, like, makes me be like, woohoo, you know? I'm all excited about these things. But it had the shower heads, and there was, like, 6 shower heads on each side.
Yep.
And I'm like, and one big one at the top.
One rain shower on one side, and then another one that was larger.
So either way you look at it, right, we were able to take a shower together, and no one was cold.
Yeah.
I still had water on me at some point in time, and I wasn't freezing to death. Like, you know? So, yeah, exactly. We didn't have hot water the first night. That was fun. But, yeah, outside of that, you know, it was nice. But that's just, you know, a couple little things that you can do, you know, together. That it's you guys can connect
Absolutely.
like that. You
Go
know,
enjoy, lay by the pool, together to talk about things like, just break things down, man. Joke around. I mean, smiles and joking around. Making new memories. That's another big one. Like, bring. You obviously have your phone with you. Most people have phones. And 50% of those people have iPhones. So I know the camera on those things are awesome because I have them, right? So take some pictures. That's another good thing you guys can do. Do a time lapse. That's make memories.
John did a good time lapse. It was good.
Yeah.
Was
Well, I did like two of them.
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
pretty good.
Another person did another one, so it was really, really cool. Now, with doing like all of that, it kind of takes your focus away from what you really should be doing. Because I'm worried about getting shots. I'm worried about getting content and stuff like that.
I remind him. Don't worry. I remind him.
Later on, you're going to be able to look back at that. Like, oh my God, this was awesome. I'm so glad I got this. Or, you have those memories. And those memories take you back, right? And then they make you happy. You think about the good times and what was going on there.
And then
all
you
that
can,
good stuff.
at that point, when you do look at that, right, you can really visualize and plan, I'm looking forward to the next time we get to do this, you know?
Yeah.
And it gives you something to look forward to,
Yeah.
like, I can't wait to do this again and, really enjoy my time with you. So it's nice.
Goals, okay? Goals. That's what it's
Couple
all
goals.
about. That's right, couple goals.
That's us.
Achieving those goals. And always progressing on those goals,
course.
right? You always want to make things better. So that's what it's about, and some people out there, they take things for granted. We were talking about this the other night, like, people start dating or after they're married and so long, and things just they become routine, right? And you don't ever want that to happen. Don't let that happen. And always be grateful for what you have because it can be gone in a second. So at that point, live your life, have good times, and vacation. Okay? It doesn't need to be some crazy.
You guys don't have to go to
vacation.
Cabo. Literally, you can literally book a hotel down the street.
That's right.
At some whatever place.
That's right.
And you could, it could be a minimal amount of money.
Yep.
And you just go by yourselves with just you and your significant other.
Day vacation, weekend vacation.
It's the little things. Tonight I'm very excited. And the reason why I'm so excited is because movies are back, right? And me and John do movie night, and we have for years, right? Then COVID hit, movie shut down, and I lost my night with John. Like we didn't get a night anymore. Like sometimes I'd be like, let's go to dinner. I miss my movie night with you, but still not like movie night, right? Because even at dinner, he might pull out his phone real quick. I'm like, we're at dinner, okay? And he's like, oh, yeah. In the movie, he's forced to put the phone away. You have to put it away and just enjoy that like little warm feeling, in the seats. And then, I buy an extra seat for my purse because I just don't want anybody sitting next to me, to be quite honest with you. But, it's worth the $6, trust me. Yeah. That's my child. Yeah, so, sure. But I'm excited. It's little things like that you guys can do together that make a big difference in your relationship and that you guys can apply. And trust me, it makes a world of a difference, and Absolutely. It could be the small little things. Absolutely.
So that wraps it up for another Cupid's Corner. Yay! Every Sunday, 11 a.m. ABC. And if you didn't DVR it or you missed it, make sure you check out YouTube, Titan Medical Center, type that bad boy in. You'll see all the shows and a lot of other cool content. Plus, check us out on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So I'm John.
I'm Cherise.
And we'll see you next week with another Cupid's Corner.
See ya.